Now, welcome back to the Daily Sip at 3:30. We're off museuming at this particular time. Nan Prince is here with us. Nan, tell us, what are we looking at today?
We are looking at a model 1841 Mississippi rifle, which is right here in the case. And this rifle belonged to a man named Charles Gibbs, who fought with the 1st Mississippi Infantry in the Mexican-American War. And at the time, the colonel of the 1st Mississippi Infantry was Jefferson Davis, who resigned his seat in Congress at the time to serve as colonel of the regiment. And he was also a graduate of West Point Military Academy, so he knew a lot about military and the weaponry that was out there, and he insisted that his regiment be outfitted with this model 1841 rifle, which was a percussion lock rifle, which was much more accurate, could do better in bad weather. And since his regiment used this rifle, the rifle ended up taking the name of the regiment. So it's now known as the Mississippi Rifle.
Wow.
And it was the height of sophistication at the time.
Now, where did this one come from?
So this one belonged to Charles Gibbs, who was from Raymond, Mississippi, and he fought in the battles of Monterey and Buena Vista. And on his way back home to Mississippi, he probably went through New Orleans, and at the time engraved his name and his unit and the battles on the patch box, which is seen right here. And this will become very important in the history of the rifle. Mr. Gibbs died of yellow fever not long after he got back to Raymond, but at some point during the Civil War, another member of the Raymond Fencibles at the time took this rifle again to the Civil War, and the soldier that used it, we don't know who it was, but he was captured, and the rifle was captured along with them. But because of this patch box, the Union soldier that found it was able to track down Mr. Gibbs' wife and sent the rifle back to her in Raymond. So when the Department of Archives and History was founded in 1902, Charlie Gibbs's daughter donated this rifle and the cartridge box that's seen above it to the department. And it was put on loan to Beauvoir, which was the home of Jefferson Davis, around 1941. And at some point in the 1970s, the rifle was stolen. It just disappeared from Beauvoir. The cartridge box is still there, but the rifle disappeared. And in 2017, I got a call from the FBI. They had found a stash of stolen museum artifacts up at a man's house in Delaware. And because of this engraved patch box, they were able to track this rifle back to Mississippi. We were able to prove that it was indeed our rifle that had been donated by Mr. Gibbs's daughter years ago, and we were able to get it returned. It took several years of court cases and several years of investigation, but finally in 2023, the rifle was returned home to Mississippi.
That is astounding. So the lesson there is make sure you write your name on your stuff. And maybe if you ever lose it, somebody will get it back. Anyway, but so you're glad to have this.
We are very glad to have it. Glad to have the two artifacts reunited again. So we were able to put them on display here.
Great. That's interesting. Hey, we're coming right back. Stay with us. You're watching the Daily Sip at 3:30.